Boy.
It's another one where this time we got Queen playing that I'm gonna have to figure out how to. Traditional E9. We're back again and again doing.
So what?
I think you probably made a joke
Most likely.
in that, like, you just watched part of the episode, but I bet you opened with, or one of us opened with a stupid "so what" joke.
I'm almost guaranteed. In fact, I'll go back and watch the beginning. I almost can guarantee that's what happened.
West Coast IPA.
Yep.
All I know about it.
That's actually all they said about it, too.
So
They didn't list any hop varietals.
Don't know hops, and then I never pay attention to ABV, IBUs, anything like that, because who cares? Maybe you do. I don't.
Most people I feel like look. Nowadays.
What do you think? You've been sipping on this a little bit.
Yeah.
By the way, I yelled at you walking by, "Hey, Nick, what'd you get?"
Oh, rip.
And then Elizabeth said,
it all.
"Hey, deaf person." And you didn't. You were just there on your phone.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, that's hilarious. And it's even funnier about that is I almost texted you. I almost texted you what I got. But I didn't.
What do you think?
I really like it. I'm just happy to get some like true West Coast IPAs like consistently now. That's it's nice.
Yeah, definitely true West Coast. Probably more grapefruit than like orange that you typically like. I imagine.
Yeah.
Not that you just like grapefruit, but like you're partial more to orange citrus. But
yes, absolutely. Yeah, this one's a little bit more grapefruity, a little bit more just kind of fruity in general. It's not
Very
as
bright.
crisp.
Yeah,
It's the edges are rounded, I'll say.
it reminds me a lot of like Leota May or Johnny Utah type IPA. It's not as like, it doesn't have that like vegetal hop funk,
No.
but it's like in that kind of like light fruity spectrum.
Yeah, but still has like a decent like bitterness profile, so it's nice. So I went back and looked at the video from last year that we did this, and I think I'm pretty on par. I think I'm actually just going to go a little bit lower right now.
As far as like how you're feeling about it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think especially coming off of, what was the recent West Coast we did here? Was it Afterthoughts? Is that what it was?
I don't think so, but maybe.
Whatever it was, that was fantastic.
Because there was the true West Coast, and then there was the fake West Coast.
Yes, right. I think this one's just a little one-dimensional. I think you just kind of...
I like this better than last week's, personally.
Yeah, I don't think it was last week's that I'm talking about. I think it might have been 2 weeks ago.
So Ghost Within
Yeah, it's not that one.
was the...
Or is it that one?
no, it's not. That was the last one that was kind of like very flat, one-dimensional.
Right.
And I called that the fake West Coast. The one before that was the Next Exit.
That's
I
what it
like
was.
that one.
Yes, the next exit was fantastic.
Love that one.
Yeah.
I'm with you. This is like in between those.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, B plus ish for me.
I'm actually going B minus. I don't know, somewhere in there. I think it's just like a little bit lower on the B scale. Like, it's a good beer, and I definitely enjoy it. Probably get another.
I think if they had that hop funk,
Yeah.
like that cryo hop funk or whatever they do
Yeah.
from Johnny Utah or Leota May, then like this would be like
That
a
would
huge
push.
win for me because I love the grapefruit citrus.
Yes.
But to your point, like without that, it's kind of not, doesn't have much of an evolution, doesn't have that crisp finish that like West Coast are known for.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I enjoy it. I like it. I think you go, there's two directions you can go with it. You either spark it up with that hoppy funkness that we love so dearly, or you just go like heavy on the bitterness. And that almost kind of creates like a fake crispness to it.
Sure.
So I think that could do well too. But yeah, B minus, and it's pretty on par with what we did last year. Last year I said a B. Last year you said C plus. So you actually are enjoying it a little bit more.
Yeah, I know.
6%, by the way.
And it's good to know too, like 11 months ago. So I mean, that was probably February-ish, weather can play a big part into it as well. Like, because this is very much like a springtime, for me, like a spring or fall type IPA,
Right.
and it's cold. So
Yeah.
if I was feeling cold that day, probably wanted something a little heartier.
That makes sense.
So who knows?
Yeah. I think we're just kind of on par with that still lately. It's like, I just want a red chair or
Yeah.
or a celebration.
Celebration.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks. See you guys next week.
Later.